Hello and welcome to today's Bitrix24 webinar, Self-Hosted Advantages. Okay, thank you for joining today. Just to introduce myself, my name is Sam Connor, a sales engineer here at Interface. We're Bitrix24 Gold Partners and we're based in the UK, in the US and in Hong Kong. We offer a full range of services to help you with Bitrix24, starting off with pre-sale support through to implementation if you decide Bitrix24 is a good fit for your organization. For the self-hosted system, which we're going to be focusing on today, we offer our own hosting services and we can provide you with training and ongoing dedicated support. Okay, so if you're new to Bitrix24, it's really important to understand what Bitrix24 actually is. So it is a collaboration suite for sales, projects, HR tools, really to help you in managing your entire organization. There are over 9 million customers now that use Bitrix24 around the world. And the Bitrix24 system, it's available in 2 different editions. So you have the cloud and the self-hosted solution. Prices start from $19 per month for a cloud system, and for a self-hosted system, and we're going to be focusing today on the self-hosted edition. For the 12-user edition, the price is $1,490 for a lifetime license. Okay, so first of all, before we have a look at the self-hosted system, let's discuss the different types of editions that there are for the self-hosted system. So the self-hosted Bitrix24 system is available in 3 different versions. We have the Bitrix24.crm, which is really useful for small teams. That's for up to 12 users in the system and specialize around the CRM system. We also have the Bitrix24 Business Edition. Now, this is the most popular edition, and really it's the most suitable solution for most businesses, ranging from 50 to 500 users. And it comes with some additional features that the Bitrix24.crm system does not have, including an area for external users. There is a help desk module and an e-learning system. The final edition is the Bitrix24 Enterprise Edition. And the Enterprise Edition, it is our most advanced product. So this is for up to unlimited users on the system, and it allows the company to establish an unlimited number of intranet sites, which can be all managed by a single global administrator. So for example, a company who operates in maybe multiple countries may want individual sites with different languages for each location. So that's what you could manage through the enterprise system. With the enterprise system, overall it is one global CRM module, but here at Interface we have built our very own custom module, which allows for full separation of the CRM module for each instance. So if that is of interest, please email sales@interface.com and we can provide you with more details about our CRM separation tool. Okay, so moving on now to actually have a look at some of the benefits now of the self-hosted system. So one of the main benefits of the self-hosted solution is how customizable the platform is. So what you're able to do is use the source code to fully customize the platform. And what this means is it's a full content management system that can be exclusively customized to your specific requirements. Branding is another very important benefit. So including specially designed logo pages, you can customize the login page with your own branding and add your own corporate identity to the system. You have access to the control panel. So the control panel is the area for administrators to make changes to modules. So modules can be configured in really advanced ways within the control panel. And we're going to have a look at this shortly, where we can build our own pages into the front end of the self-hosted system. So if you're currently using a cloud edition of Bitrix24, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised in the additional functionality you would gain by having access to the control panel. Source code is another benefit of the self-hosted system. So this gives you full access to that source code. So this means if the customization you want cannot be configured actually inside that control panel we've mentioned, it is usually possible to do the direct customization with the source code. And Bitrix24 is built on its own framework in PHP. So changing the source code, just as a word of warning, it should only be attempted if you have a lot of experience of using PHP, as well as really a good general knowledge of the Bitrix24 platform itself. So that's just a word of warning to make sure, otherwise you can cause unforeseen consequences by editing the source code. But alternatively, a partner such as ourselves, we can build any customizations that you require. So with the self-hosted system, you have access to the full API. So this allows for integrations with other systems. So the API, which is available on the self-hosted system, will allow you to integrate with thousands of other web applications. Now, once again, we can help you with any customizations and integrations that you may require for your self-hosted system. And then finally, self-hosted solution has a number of extra features not found on the cloud product, such as the help desk, e-learning, and analytical features that we'll have a look at later on today. Okay, so let's have a look at some of these benefits now in some more detail. So first of all, we're going to go into the customization benefits, which is really critical with the self-hosted system. So really one of the main reasons for choosing a self-hosted option, it is the ability to customize the look and really the feel of your intranet. So we can remove the Bitrix24 branding and fully rebrand this with your own corporate identity. So there are many different areas regarding the customization that you can configure. So first of all, the styling. So many areas can be branded, and we'll have a look at an example of this in a moment. We can edit the system, so any pages can be edited, and administrators can create custom pages using the page editor wizard. So it's really simple to create your own pages. In terms of the navigation, so the menu on the left-hand side, we can improve the user experience and also save time navigating modules. So we can customize the menu panel, and it's a fully editable panel, so we can customize this for different users in the system. It's also possible to create dashboards, so we could display maybe different sets of data on different pages. So very popular types of dashboards we create for customers are for information coming from the CRM system. And then custom portals is another really important area. So the customer portals available on both the cloud and the self-hosted, but with the self-hosted system, we can rebrand these customer portals. So when new customers are being invited into the system, they're being invited into your own corporate portal that is branded. And finally, all the modules are customizable, and it is possible to create your own bespoke modules, maybe to perform certain tasks within your business. So really the self-hosted system, it allows you to fully customize the product. And let's just have a look at this in some more detail. So actually, I'm just going to log out of this self-hosted system. And you can see here how we have rebranded the login page. So we've added our own corporate branding to the system. We also have our own URL here, so that domain is fully customized, demo.interface. So we can remove that Bitrix24 branding, and you have your own corporate identity to the platform. We've mentioned the left-hand side here, we can customize the whole menu as well. So for certain users in the system, we could customize what menu items they're able to see, and really also what modules they're able to access. So we can really fully customize the look and the feel of the system. And with the self-hosted system, you have access to the control panel. Okay, so this is where we can now start to fully customize the system. So first of all, I could turn on the edit mode, and this will allow me to now start editing different areas of the system. So if I wanted to maybe customize maybe the menu items, I could start renaming items directly in the menu area here. So this is something you don't get with the cloud system. It's only available with the self-hosted. It allows you to fully customize the system. And one area we could do this, for example, is by creating brand new pages in the system. So we've got here, for example, a company page. I'm just going to turn off that edit mode for a second. So we've got some information in here, but maybe we want to actually add some new items. So maybe we want to add actually some additional pages within this module. So I'm going to show you now how we can use the control panel to easily build our own pages in the system. So first of all, to do this, we're going to go into the control panel. So this is the back end of Bitrix24. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new page where we can store information in the front end of the system. And to do this, we're going to go into our file and folders area in the Site Explorer, and we're going to create a brand new page in the system. So first of all, to do this, we're going to go into the add section. And what we're going to go into here is we're going to add a new file. Okay, so this is the page actually where we're going to be adding all of the information that people are going to be able to see. And a very popular type of page you may create is a policies page. So let's create a policy there and say this is the new policy page for the organization. Okay, so I've created a page. I'm just adding some very basic text in here. You can make these with your own images. You can populate this with videos, etc. So it's a fully customizable page that you create here. So I've created a page, and now I just need to add a new menu item. So I'm going to go into the menu section and create a new item. So this was called policies. So I'm going to call it the title, the policy's name. I'm going to create the link so it's in the about section, and it's called policies. So let's apply that and save that in the system. Okay, so we've just created that in the back end and in that control panel area. And if we go into the front end now, you can see that policies tab at the top. And if we go into the policies section, we can see the information we added on that page has been populated. So that's how simple it is, using the control panel to create your own brand new pages in your self-hosted system. And if you're maybe using this as an internet tool, this is such a useful feature to use and benefit from, adding your own content directly into the system. But if you wanted to maybe edit this in the future, in the control area here, I can go back into here and start editing the page. Okay, so it's really easy to build your own details and content into the system. Okay, let's just check if we got any questions before we move on to the next section. Okay, can the colors of the templates be customized? Yes, absolutely. So if we just go into the theme section here, you can customize the themes that you want to use in the background. So you might have your own custom theme, which you can add as well. So it could be a corporate branded theme that you add onto the platform. So not just the custom login page, you can also customize the theme in the background as well. Okay, and what we'll have a look at quickly now as well is the Extranet site. So what we can see here is how we can actually add our customers into the platform as well. So we've mentioned how you can have an extranet site, and with this extranet site here, this is where you can bring your customers into the system. And with the self-hosted system, we can customize what menu items are displayed. We can customize the login to the system, so if it's corporate branded, and also the different tools here on the right-hand side. So you can see here, for example, we've got some different banners that we can click through to. You can customize that whole feel that the customer sees on their extranet site. Okay, if there are any questions, please add them into the chat box and we can run through those for you. Okay, so moving on, let's have a look at some of the additional features that you have with a self-hosted system. So the features include all of those that are available on the standard cloud and the professional cloud as well. So all of those features are available on the self-hosted system. And another feature that you also have access to are the help desk modules. So the help desk is a tool that allows you to manage and customer support inquiries. So customers can log their inquiries on a portal, and then help desk staff can process those tickets according to predefined rules. We'll have a look at that shortly in the system. You can also have access to the e-learning module, and this is a set of tools which assist in the training of employees. So courses can be created, and staff members can be set tests to demonstrate their knowledge in either a particular subject area or category. And it's also possible to configure the user's profiles so it could show their complete exams and tests, for example. We also have a really robust analytics module, which is available in the control panel. So we can see what pages are being accessed live in the system, how much of the Bitrix24 system is being utilized across the organization. So that's a really useful way to analyze how well the system is being utilized. And we can also create custom modules using the source code and the API. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at some of those features in more detail. So first of all, we mentioned about the help desk system. So what we can have access to here is the support area. So within here, you can invite your customers and they can come into here and create their own support tickets that you then manage through your support team. So inside here, we have some fields where we need to add information about the support request. We also have a support wizard, and this is really useful because it allows you to channel what information is supplied from the customer. So inside here, I could select the type of problem. So let's select computer problem. And then based on that first option, it then opens up specific questions I need to answer. But if I say go on to printer problem, it then opens up a completely different set of questions and a drop down here that I need to select from. So it allows you to really capture as much detail and information about the request before it gets submitted. And the third option is you can submit a ticket through an email. So you can set up an email rule, such as a support at email address. And based on that rule, we can then automatically have a help desk ticket created in the system. So if I go into our mailbox area here, we can set up a new rule in the system, which could then automatically create a brand new help desk ticket in the platform. And all of those tickets that are created are added into your help desk module here. So we can then start working on all of these support requests. They can be allocated to specific support agents, and you can log the entire history of the ticket inside the platform. We can also set support levels, so maybe SLAs for different customers, so how quickly we have to respond to those tickets in the system. And all of that dialogue is then communicated back to the customer through email. Okay, so that's a look there at the help desk module. Another module is the e-learning feature, so you can create your own courses and exams. So for example, here we have a health and safety course. So you can apply these courses to different users in the system. And once they've gone through the content, maybe some videos, they can go through and then conduct their tests. So inside here, we have an exam that we now need to complete. So I can go through here and answer those different questions. And once we have completed this, what we can then do is we can receive a score. So we can view our test results, and those scores can then be added into our profile page. So you can create those different types of scores directly in the system here, so we can see those. I can see all of my different attempts. So you get your own exam gradebook in the system, and you can create as many courses as you like. Okay, so those are a few of the different custom features that are available on the self-hosted system, which you are able to access on the Cloud Edition. If there are any questions, please do add them into the chat box and we'll run through those before the end of today's webinar. Okay, so some of those new modules that you would have access to if you're moving from a cloud to a self-hosted system, so the help desk and the e-learning modules. We're going to move on now just to have a discussion now about some of the types of integrations that you could also do. So this is really the third important benefit, I would say, of the self-hosted solution. So you can build integrations using web forms. So for example, we could integrate and generate leads from inquiry forms. So you can build forms on a public facing website and you can bring that information directly into Bitrix24. So it doesn't just have to be a form you create in Bitrix. It could be a form you've already created. Through email, so the self-hosted system allows you to fully sync incoming emails into the CRM. And we've seen, for example, through the help desk, how we can create email rules. So you can create items directly in the system, such as help desk tickets, or it could be maybe a task in a work group, for example. We also have the API and webhooks. So Bitrix includes an API which allows for full integration with other web services. Ones we have worked with in the past include MailChimp, Trello, and e-commerce packages. So it's very simple using the API for our team. If you would like to have something built, we can integrate with different platforms in the system. Okay, so the self-hosted system, it has to be hosted. So unlike the Bitrix24 cloud, you're open to select a hosting option. And really you have a choice here. So first of all, for the self-hosting, we provide you with a virtual appliance, which is a free application that allows Bitrix to be run in a pre-configured and fully secured virtual environment. And this saves time on product installation and maintenance, and it really improves the overall system performance as well. Alternatively, Bitrix can be hosted and managed also by a partner, so you can host on your own local server, on your own private cloud, or here at Interface, we offer our own hosting service for you. And really, this is what we class as a dedicated cloud solution. So the benefits of this, if you would like our hosting services, is the server performance is completely managed by our team here at Interface, and it's optimized for speed. And once we've installed the system, we'll then run an audit to make sure the system is optimized for performance. The data is fully secure and it's backed up daily in the system, and we can customize how often the system is backed up. I think really most importantly, it's scalable. So we can, maybe for different projects, we can scale up with the amount of server storage space, but you don't need to invest in further hardware. So it's a really cost-benefit solution. So essentially, as a partner, we are specializing in managing those servers for you. And so partner hosting can save you time, and it really provides you with peace of mind if you're not really that confident in setting up your own server. And really just to mention that in terms of costings, this would typically cost around $2,000 per year. And just while we're talking about pricing there, so the self-hosted system, a license starts for the 12 user edition for $1,490. And that's for year one. If you want to continue receiving updates and maintenance support, you need to renew the license in year two and ongoing annually. And that will cost approximately 25% of the license fee. Partner hosting, as we mentioned there, around $2,250 per year. And then you need to make sure you take into consideration for your budget any customizations or integrations with other systems. And it's really important with the self-hosted system that you get training and ongoing dedicated support. It's a really powerful system that you can take advantage of, but you need to make sure you understand how the software works. Thinking you can manage this yourself without an expert alongside you, it's really not going to benefit you, because you're going to fall into lots of problems in the future. So training and premium ongoing dedicated support really are critical for getting benefits out of a self-hosted system. Okay, so in summary today, we've looked at how you can fully customize the Bitrix24 system and integrate with other systems as well using the API. We've looked at as well some of the additional features such as the help desk module and the e-learning system. So if you're wanting to have a fully customized system that has additional features, then a self-hosted system could be the most appropriate system for you. Okay, so coming soon, here are a selection of up and coming webinars. So we're here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And thank you for joining today. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the self-hosted advantages, and I hope you're able to join next week for the next Bitrix24 webinar. Thanks for your time today. Bye for now.